Here our topic is about applications of nanomaterials in biological fields. Nanomaterials are at the leading edge of rapidly developing field of nanotechnology. Their unique size-dependent properties make these materials superior and indispensable in many areas of human activity. This brief review tries to summarize the most recent developments in the field of applied nanomaterials, in particular their application in biology and medicine, and discuss their commercialization prospects. Introduction about the topic. Nanotechnology is enabling technology that deals with nanometer-sized objects. It is expected that nanotechnology will be developed in several levels: materials, devices, systems. The nanomaterials level is the most advanced at present, both in scientific knowledge and in conventional applications. A decade ago, nanoparticles were studied because of their size-dependent physical and chemical properties. Here we can see applications of nanomaterials. They are fluorescent biological labels, drug and gene delivery, biodetection of pathogens, detection of proteins, probing of DNA structure, tissue engineering, tumor detection via heating, that is hyperthermia, separation and purification of biological molecules and cells, MRI contrast enhancement, and pathogenic studies. In addition, as optical detection techniques are widespread in biological research, nanoparticles should either fluorescent or change their optical properties. Fluorescent biological labels. Here we can see picture of functional layers, linkers, shape recognition. Here we can see names and applications on some of the most important nanoparticles used today. They are liposomes 10 to 100 nanometers used for drug delivery, dentamers 2 to 10 nanometers used for drug delivery, nanocantilevers used for cancer detection and diagnosis, quantum nuts less than 10 nanometers used for sensing and detection of biomarkers diagnosis, gold nanoparticles which is less than 50 nanometers used for attaching proteins and antibodies for biological detection, silver nanoparticles ranging from 1 to 100 nanometers used for molecular dynamics and therapeutics. Nanoparticles usually form the core of nanobiomaterial. It can be used as convenient surface for molecular assembly and may be composed of inorganic or polymeric materials. It can also be in the form of nanovessel surrounded by a membrane or a layer. The shape is more often spherical, but cylindrical, plate-like, or other shapes are possible. The size and size distribution are becoming extremely critical when quantum size effects are used to control material properties. The core particle is often protected by several monolayers of inert material, for example silica. Organic molecules that are absorbed or chemicized on the surface of the particle are also used for this purpose. The same layer might act as biocompatible material. Here we can see a diagram representation of applications of nanoparticles in medicines and biology, like cancer therapy, gene delivery against antimicrobial resistance diagnosis, tissue engineering, and cosmetics, molecular imaging, and many more. Nanomaterials play a role against COVID-19 also in vaccine development. The Pfizer mRNA-based vaccines are made usable by the packing of nanoparticles. Nanoparticles can target cell part of immune system for better delivery. In treatment, there is a great potential for use of nanotechnology for improving the effectiveness of COVID-19 treatment. Fabrication of nanomaterials with desirable characteristics could result in treatment with less toxicity and therefore less adverse effect and faster results. For instance, COVID-19 therapeutic agent being currently employed is introduced through different nanoformulations. Diagnosis. Nanoparticles could be used for diagnosis COVID-19 effectively without the use of expensive treatment. There can be many more in future also. As it stands now, the majority of commercial nanoparticle appliances in medicine are geared towards drug delivery. In bioscience, nanoparticles are replacing organic dyes in applications that require high photostability as well as high multiplexing capabilities. There are some developments in directing and remotely controlling the functions of nanoprobes. The major trend in further development of nanomaterials is to make them multifunctional and controllable by external signals or by local environment, thus essentially turning them into nano devices. Coming to conclusion, as nanotechnology advances and more scientific information becomes available regarding its potential benefits and undesirable consequences, more stringent governance may be needed for certain product types to safeguard the public health. This could facilitate responsible development of nanomaterials that could potentially prolong and enhance the human lives. Thank you.